Okay, I'm gonna say something you ain't gonna like. But I'm gonna ask you to do me one favor. Have at least a little bit of common fucking courtesy and wait before you start commenting in the comment box and actually listen to what the hell I'm going to say. Yes, I believe that the Lego Batman movie is really, really overrated. It is. And again, this is just my opinion. You don't have to agree with it. But before you start commenting in the comment box, listen to me. Hear me out. Hear my point of view of why I think this movie is overrated. Now, with that said, I will tell you I liked the movie. I thought the Lego Batman movie was okay. I left the theater. I was going, okay, that wasn't bad. Definitely the best DC movie we've seen in years, but it wasn't bad. But it's really overrated because it's not as good as everybody says it is. At least in my point of view, it's not as good as everybody else says it is. Because let's just get down to some of the things what I think it just doesn't work in this movie. And there's gonna be some spoilers, minor spoilers. It's an animated film, so what kind of spoilers do you think you're gonna get? But there's some minor spoilers in this review. So first one is let's talk about Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn's in this movie, kind of, because she doesn't act like Harley Quinn, like at all. Never once in this movie did Harley Quinn call the Joker Mr. J or Puddin' at all. She calls him everything other than that. In fact, she actually calls him the Joker. I'm sitting there going, Harley Quinn is supposed to call him Mr. J or Puddin'. That's the way it is. She doesn't sound like Harley Quinn. She doesn't act like Harley Quinn. She doesn't talk like Harley Quinn. And then the other thing is the fucking the what happens at the end of this movie just mind boggles me. Okay, because there's this thing where all these different villains are in the Phantom Zone, and you have villains from Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Jaws, Gremlins, so on. Joker gets himself put in the Phantom Zone so he can unleash all these villains to try to take out Batman. Why? It's a Lego Batman movie. Use DC and Batman villains. Why you gotta have villains from other properties in your fucking movie? Didn't make a goddamn sense. Especially since the beginning of the movie, they talked about Zod a lot. So I thought, this might be crazy, but since you're setting up this thing where Batman's a loner and he's always been by himself, well, maybe the Joker teams up with Zod, they come down, and then it forces Batman and Robin and Batgirl to team up with Superman and maybe some of the other DC characters to try to take out this double threat. No, that ain't what happened. He came out and he had to take out the villain from Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, the Gremlins, um, um, Jaws. It just like that scenario would work in the Lego movie. Like if it's a sequel to the Lego movie, like Lego Movie 2, and all these villains come and try to take out, the heroes, and they all have to try to defeat these villains from other properties. That would work. But it's a Lego Batman movie, not a Lego Batman movie slash all these other villains from all these other properties. It's a Lego Batman. How fucked up would it be like if you're like reading a Batman comic and then midway through, fucking Baltimore shows up? You'd be like, what the fuck? Okay? Or you're watching a Batman animated movie that, DC comes out with these animated movies, which are really usually pretty good. Midway through, Baltimore shows up. Or you're watching the Batman, whenever it comes out, the DC cinematic movie, and Baltimore shows up. Of course, at this point, I guess I wouldn't put it past him. But that ain't the point. Okay? It's a Batman Lego movie. You stick to superhero characters. You either have it where it's Zod, who I thought you were setting up, and then you did a completely turn on me, and then put all these other characters. At that point, you lost me. That movie had me, and then at that point, when I seen this, I was like, this is just stupid. Okay, these characters have nothing to do with Batman or the Batman lore. It's just stupid. Okay, you are setting up the fact that Batman is a loner, that he refuses to ask for help. So the best way to do that is bring out Zod. Or, I don't know, have all the villains the Joker got together, teamed up with Zod, and you got all these villains versus Batman by himself, and he has to call upon Superman and Wonder Woman, all that, and then his family. It just would have worked so much better. No, we didn't do that. No, we got Voldemort and Jaws and the Gremlins, and Batman took him out with Robin and Wonder Girl, or Batgirl, Wonder Girl. What the fuck was I thinking? Batgirl and Alfred. I mean, and not only that, the jokes are so one note. Like through the whole thing, I told you, like, I'm Batman. I'm awesome. I'm Batman. I'm awesome. I'm Batman. I'm awesome. Hey, yo, I'm awesome. I'm awesome. And like just a million different versions of that same joke we got throughout the whole goddamn film. It got very one note and tiresome really quick. I mean, there's some sentimental parts at the end of this movie where it really touches on the heartstrings, and it has great character development. But you know what else would have been better? If everything else in the movie was good. It just would have been better. Anyway, that's it. Again, just because I'm ranting and I'm telling you about these certain points of the movie doesn't mean I hate this movie. Because I don't hate the movie. There's a difference between liking and hating. I thought it was okay. I thought it was meh. Would I watch it again? Maybe if it was on cable, I'll go watch it again. Did I have fun at certain points of this movie? Yeah, I did. But overall, I'm just going to tell you the way it is. I think the movie's extremely overrated. That's my opinion. You don't like it? Fuck you. It's my opinion, not yours. Till next time, guys, I'm Robert Storms. Peace.